Yo, what is up, everybody? It is another Thursday. You know what that means. It's 9 p.m. Central Time here. I'm back at home in Oklahoma. And so we're going to do another Thirsty Thursdays. I gonna have a couple special guests tonight. They're not here in the studio yet. Oh, one of them is. Had to redo my live just now. So I'll be having NonerealA and Stacks727 joining me in just a minute. NonerealA's having technical difficulties. Stacks is here. So you guys say what's up. Let me know you guys are here. If you're joining me on Twitch or YouTube, let me know if you're on the Facebook stream. If you're on Facebook, would you please hit that like button, hit that share, give us a comment. If you're on YouTube, I don't know what you're supposed to do on YouTube, but yeah, if you're on Facebook, hit that like button, hit that share button, share the stream somewhere. Say comment something, and I'll pop your comment up, maybe like that. Shout out to my guy Blake Hendricks. Oh, Facebook user. It says Facebook user. That's terrible. Where's Ashley? So unfortunately, my beautiful wife is studying tonight for a test that she has in the morning because she's a law school student and we're trying to get her through this last year of law school. So she's not going to be able to join us tonight. So it's just me and a couple guests. So that's why I'm going to have more than one guest. You guys ready to bring on a guest? Let me see some comments. Where's everybody at in the comments section? I know it's delayed, but Jesus, is that delayed? Stacks, you ready to come on? Oh, NonerealA just made it too. Hello, Bonnie, over on the YouTube channel. All right. So I got both my guys here now. So I'd like to introduce NonerealA and Stacks727.
Hey, what's up?
Yo, what up, gentlemen? Can you guys hear me? Good.
Yeah.
Good. Awesome. Let me see if I can maneuver the screen around a little bit. Is everybody good? Y'all can see everything okay?
Yeah,
I'm good.
Okay. Whoa. Who
really,
was that?
you got a reverb like a motherfucker.
You know what? All right, hold on.
Yo, he's in the big hall. What hall is that? That's like he's in the hallway to hell.
Yeah, he's ready to start singing with that reverb.
Yeah, that was hilarious. Yo, I love it. All right, let me move that. Let me move that thumbnail. Let me hide that for a little bit. All right. So, welcome to Thirsty Thursdays, gentlemen.
What's up?
How y'all doing tonight?
Chilling.
Good.
I think Rilla sounds out.
He's fighting everything. Now we
can't
hear you at all.
No, we can't hear you, bro.
No, we can't hear you. It's okay, bro. It's technical difficulties. We know how it is. Just work through it. We'll talk until you can figure it out. So yeah, if you guys are here, share the stream, like the stream. I definitely want all of you people to check out these wonderful guys. I'm gonna give them a chance to tell you what they're doing, and where their music path's headed. Hey, I heard
there
you
go,
for a second.
Rilla.
Yeah.
Hey,
there you are.
Loud and clear.
Hey, welcome back.
Tempo.
Cool. Your video is glitching a little bit, but your sound is great.
All right, I like that koozie, Rilla.
You cleared up now. Okay, everything seems cleared up now, dude. There you go. So, all right. So let's start with the obvious. What do you guys do musically? Tell the people.
You gotta go first if you want, Stacks.
Stacks, what do you do musically? Tell the people how your music is. What's it sound like?
Sounds like singer songwriter, things like that. I've been doing about 15 years now. Okay. Don't really know how to explain it. I got hip hop verses. I got singing melodic hooks.
Okay.
Been switching it up lately. Kind of stepped away from hip hop for a little while just to do something different, and it worked out great for me. So that's what I've been doing.
Okay. And really, what you doing?
What's great vibes to save the lives of my brothers. What's up, man?
He was waiting to say that. I knew that's what
I know it. Tell the people though. What do you feel the most out of, like? What's your vibe? I mean, I've seen you on stage, so I know, but tell my viewers who haven't seen you, people who don't know what NonerealA's music sounds like.
Basically, just trying to make moves with music by not only telling stories, but taking a walk in other people's shoes as well. You know, like I feel like everybody can relate to each other on a certain level, and I think that a lot of the topics that we discuss within our music, me, Stacks, Outlaw Nation, and a lot of the affiliates and stuff like that, is all relatable to so many individuals that we can actually create lives and save lives. It's, I mean, even if it's one at a time, man. You know, we're doing really well with it, and it's a testimony I stand by. So,
big facts. So this is something that it took me a long time to kind of figure out, is that making music as a rapper, I didn't have to rap about drugs and guns and cars if I didn't want to, you know what I mean? Like, because like as soon as I tell people I'm a rapper or whatever, that's, you know, they automatically give me side eyes or whatever, you know.
right.
Like, but these days, like any genre of music can talk about anything, you know. So it's cool to see how we've come along and how our genre has grown to where we have music out there that's affecting people's lives, and it is touching people that other hip hop may not, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like the genres came a long way. It's like we were talking about the other night, Knuckles. I feel like a lot of the artists nowadays that are in the category that we're in are old school hip hop heads or people that
Yeah,
grew up on the bars
absolutely.
and that vibe.
Yeah.
Yeah, country rap is for old white guys. That's what I always say. Like,
I mean, it's growing though, and to where it's becoming, you know, something that everybody wants to listen to. It's better than most of the stuff that you hear on the radio because it's really not even country rap now. It's kind of
no, we
like country
transcend.
rap vibe,
Yeah, we
R&B,
transcend stuff.
bluesy.
Sure.
Crazy.
That's why that's why I label it songwriter.
Songwriter.
You box yourself in when you put rapper, you automatically get stereotyped as some sort of shithead.
Yeah.
That's why I just put songwriter, because it's way more than anything. I mean, I'm
I always
writing
tell people I'm a
songs.
recording artist.
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't want to be a box of donuts. You know what I'm saying?
I showed up to a show the other day, and the lady at the door was like, "Oh, you got your ticket?" I'm like, "Man, I'm with the band." They're like, "What do you play?" And I'm like, "Emotional Damage," and just walked past her. That shit was hilarious.
Emotional Damage.
What's up, Turtle?
Yo, shout out to Uncle Turtle.
I seen him. I've been vibing with that dude for a minute on the gram.
Me
and
too.
everything
I ain't seen Uncle Turtle in a while. Man, it's good to see you.
Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. We appreciate y'all swinging through with us.
Shout out to Bonnie. Yeah. So, wait, somebody. I hate when it does this. Identify yourself, Facebook user.
It might be someone, because last week when it did that to me, Facebook user, it was someone who had permission to my page. So it was like a manager or a monitor of your page.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
A lot of times it's my wife.
Yeah, that could be it.
So it also, it also could be someone on a page, maybe. I don't know how that works.
Yeah, because it was Super Steve last time.
Yeah, last time it was Super
Steve the stalker.
Yeah.
The stalker with shenanigans.
Wait, it's Thursday, so I'm gonna go on ahead and take a shot for all my peoples out there. I gotta grab my.
That's how I'm gonna give you.
Grab my shot, my random thing of shots. Shout out to our sponsor.
Let's
He
go.
invited 2 people that don't drink on Thursday.
No. I have people. So listen, I've been inviting a lot of guests on who don't drink. I had TJ Freak on, I think first or second week this season, and no, I guess it was second, and he doesn't drink. And then who did I just have on? I just had on FJ Outlaw. Yeah, FJ doesn't really drink. He did drink some wine, like him and his girl had a glass of wine, but like they don't really drink. So like, you know, it's fine. I dig it. Yo, there's tons of people popping up. Look, Bubba Wiggles is here. Shout out to Bubba Wiggles.
Shout out, man. How you doing?
He's the first act at the Redneck
TJ in the building. Okay.
He does a Pokemon song. I heard.
Coming out with me and him got a song coming out with Around the Bonfire music. So
okay.
Hey, he killed it too. Shout out TJ.
Very
he's a dope artist. Definitely dope artist. Hey, shout out to the NonerealA shirt and the Outlaw Nation hat, man. Loving that. You know, and what's crazy is we talk about TJ Freak and all these artists and stuff like that. It's all like a giant circular evolution. You know what I mean? We're all our circle's just getting bigger and more full.
Yeah,
Yep.
everyone who's dope gravitates together. This is a truth.
That's true.
And they're all
That's for
connected in
sure.
some way. It's like I'm doing stuff with this person, Brill is doing stuff with this person, you're doing stuff with this person, and it all intertwines and connects. It's
Super
crazy.
dope, man.
Big facts. I love it. I'm trying to check the. Oh wait, I guess I could pull up Facebook over here.
I will drink my original Coca-Cola.
Yeah.
What's up, Lee Green? So yeah, the chat's definitely vibing with you, man. So what do they got to do? They got to feed you stars, and then you feed yourself with alcoholism.
Yeah.
Let's go. That's super dope.
Okay.
I'm gonna take a shot with you, Knuckles, because you're my boy, and I got you,
go.
Blue.
Okay, good. I'm back. I was checking to make sure everything's good. All right, cool. So, if you guys are a member or anybody out there watching of any Outlaw Nation groups, share this live so people can see what we're talking about over here. We've got NonerealA in the building. One of the 5 official Outlaw Nation members. Or there's only 5 of y'all. Like 5 official Outlaw Nation music group. How many people are official?
You got New Breed, Jesse Howard, your boy Dirty, Hitman, and myself. And then you got the band. You got Sean Paris. You got Isaac Caney. You got Eddie E.R. Robinson, who's also a producer. You got Drew, Beast by Drew, who's also a producer too on the bass. I mean, the band has evolved so much, man. It's crazy.
Dope.
Mind blowing.
Yo, is Eddie traveling right now still?
Yeah, he's been doing that. He was with us in North Carolina. Matter of fact, me and Stack stay with Eddie.
Hey, shout out to Eddie for giving us
that's my fucking guy. I've known Eddie longer than I've known Eddie since before Outlaw Nation existed, man.
Wow.
I dissed Average Joe's Entertainment. I could probably bring it up. I think it was 2017, and Eddie produced the beat. Like that, I've been fucking with Eddie for a long. That's why when I got to literally like when I first got the slot to open for everyone in Knobnoster, like Eddie messaged me and was like, I heard a rumor you're going to be at that show in Knobnoster, but I didn't have it officially locked in yet. So I didn't want to message him back and say anything. So it was like 3 days later before I messaged him back and I was like, yeah, fam, I'm going to be there. And he was like, I'm going to be there for sure then, because we've been wanting to meet each other for a long time. So
that was actually the first time I got to touch palms with Eddie too, man. Like legit, like we got to meet in the flesh and bone. It was crazy. And he's just a cool ass dude, man. Like really knowledgeable, and he's been in the game for a minute, working with a lot of artists that people don't know about. And so mad props and salute to Big Bro, man.
Absolutely. Yeah. Shout out to my guy Country Cap, my drummer, popping in. Eddie played his drums that night.
Yeah, he did.
It was historic.
I got video of that. That was dope.
Yeah, me too. I was live on stage while they were singing "Welcome to My House." It was like the best energy I've ever felt. Like legit, like
dude, the crowd goes nuts when they drop that song. And
bro. And when the fireworks start going off, and like
the record's really lit. The record's really lit. But man, if y'all haven't been to an Outlaw Nation show, you don't know what you're missing because it is lit.
Absolutely facts.
It's like we get the energy from the get-go. We just keep it there. You know what I mean? And keep it focused on the stage. And, once the band gets on there, it's like a volcanic eruption. I can't explain it any other way, man. It's just like, boom, fireworks. Let's go. And shout out to all the artists that have been coming out too, man, and being introduced to Outlaw Nation by, just coming up there and showing face. You know what I mean? That's all you really got to do is go up there and show face. And you pretty much meet all of us. Really humble people. Just like Knuckles and Cat and everybody and Stacks, and you know what I mean? We don't play hideout. Yeah, we're just people. We're just human beings.
Yeah, absolutely. And the funny thing about that is, like, I know that there are artists a little bit bigger than us that when they do shows, they don't hang out with the crowd, and they don't. And they used to, you know what I mean? There's no need to call out anyone in particular, but it is a thing. Like they used to hang out in the crowd and walk around and shake hands and stuff. And now they either sell meet and greets or they just don't talk to anyone at all, and I determined a long time ago, I'll never hide behind a fence.
No, I want my face. I want my face out there. That way they know who I am, not only as an artist, but as a person.
Right. These are my people.
Yeah, exactly. These are my friends. We don't make friends. We make family.
Yeah, bro. These are my friends. That's what it's about. Wait, someone said no more YouTube. Oh, did it? No more YouTube's still on. I don't know. Sometimes people will comment something and they'll be like, the sound is out. And then I'll be like, yo, is the sound out? And then everyone else will be like, your sound's good. Your sound's good. And then they'll be like, oh, my phone was off. Like the sound was out. And I'm like,
Yeah,
oh,
that
right.
happened
Like
to us last
it
week.
happens all the
That
time.
happened to us
So every time
last
someone
week.
comments, I'm like, yo, what?
Yeah, they said,
Adrian
yo, your
Rapp
sound's
in the
out.
chat.
There's no sounds. We're like, what do you mean there's no sounds? Everyone. And then I got to the point where we
Everyone else
just
can
couldn't
hear
even
it.
pay attention.
Look, we got more fam dropping through.
Hey,
I love the
shout out
setup,
Adrian.
bro.
Adrian Raps.
Love the setup too, bro. It's super dope. Super dope.
Yeah.
Where you
Y'all
talking
like-
about me?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh,
Got the
yeah.
Red
You
Knuckle
guys can only
Buck
see
Entertainment in the background.
part of it. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
just an extra computer. So I have several computers in here. Like I'm on a big giant. Like I have 2 screens in front of me right now, and each screen is 42 inches.
It's
Like
dope.
it's this whole like spaceship thing. But I was a full-time IT guy for a long time, so like that's my real job. But look, you can almost see like inside. Here's the booth. Oh wait, let me move the chair. I don't know if y'all can see in there or not.
Nice.
Yeah.
But
That's
like
dope.
the whole booth. The mic's over there in the corner, so you can't really see it. But
Stacks, we're gonna go spend a week in there and camp at Knuckles.
dude, you can anytime. So listen, tomorrow, my guy Key Boy is coming down. He'll be here at about 11 a.m.
Key Boy, man, let's go.
Hey,
we're recording an
It
EP
ain't
this
cold,
weekend.
is it?
Yo, it's freezing.
Is it?
Somewhere it's
Damn,
freezing.
Anything under 70, I'm dead cold, like dying.
You gotta have a double hoodie and a bear suit.
Yeah.
I'm super skinny, so
Hey, as long as we got heat, I don't give a fuck. I'll sleep in the car.
yeah, absolutely. Yeah, so everybody who's just joining us, if you haven't hit the like button yet, please hit the like button on Facebook.
Yeah.
Give me some reactions. Share it if you don't mind.
Share Blair if you care and been there, man. That's how we
All
roll.
of that.
We all we
I'm
got.
trying to share it out right now. I'm just waiting on my other phone to get done charging.
Oh man, I wish I knew who the Facebook users were. There's like 5 or 6 of them now.
Yvonne said it's raining where I'm at. It just stopped raining here.
Oh, that's my cousin's wife. Hello, Yvonne. That's family.
Bud's in the building. Hey, so Bud Young is in the chat right now, and that if you watch the video Sink or Swim, and you see the Make Me shirt, Make Me Do It with the fringe and the needle. He actually gave me that shirt at Hampshire when we did the event there this past year.
Or I brought
Did y'all just lag out, or was that me?
It was you.
Oh shit!
Didn't even know it was coming, huh?
I was just sitting there and everything started spinning. I'm like, oh, something's going on. I'm just gonna sit here and hopefully it works itself out. It worked.
That's what happened with me with the mic.
Listen, my computer is plugged in. It's not even on Wi-Fi. Like I have a hardwired connection to my router. So I promise the stream is gonna keep going. So
yeah,
if anything starts messing up, it's y'all's phones. Just drop out and come back.
Just drop out and come back. You know the link. You got it. Click it.
Yeah.
Yo, so if anybody is having trouble as Facebook user, you can go to @KnucklesRap on YouTube. I don't know. I tried to comment. Let's see if that's gonna work. Oh, I guess I'll just type it in there. This is cool. So type on the. I want to see how this works. I've never typed from StreamYard to the everyone. See if it works. There you go. There's a link to my YouTube channel. So you could go to my YouTube channel and then you can comment as your YouTube self, and maybe we'll get to see you.
So you've got it like running on multiples.
Yeah. So I'm multi-streaming right now to Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch.
Yeah.
I just started doing Twitch just a couple weeks ago. I don't know anything about Twitch, but someone told me that alcohol streams are really popular on Twitch, and on a lot of nights, bro. Because like I take a shot for every 500 stars we get donated, and some nights people
donate them stars,
crazy amounts of stars.
Hey,
yeah,
come on, we trying to get
honestly,
this man drunk.
yeah,
so get this man faded.
Well, and that's why I gotta fix my banners on StreamYard, because on my other software I have things that pop up and thank my sponsor and say donate stars and like all these different elements that I haven't added to StreamYard yet, because I just got it a couple weeks ago. I actually think FJ Outlaw was the first person I had using StreamYard, and that was right before I went to North Carolina for the big show. So I had a couple of shows in a row, and hey, look, there's Kyle Kane. So this guy right here, dude, You sent me the song you said, but I didn't see it. So I guess I didn't check my spam folder, and I just now thought about that. So maybe I'll check my spam folder. This guy right here had a whole mobile studio at the Mud Park this last weekend. Had the chaotic eyeball and all that. Like Hustle Billy recorded a whole verse in the afternoon. Like it was dope. You know, I was like,
putting in work, man. That's
guy's
dedication.
on it. Yeah, he was on it.
Was it like a camper he just turned into a studio? Because that's a dope idea.
It was just a box trailer. You know what I mean? It was just, but he had a
like
chaotic
a 12 by 12.
eyeball. Yeah, so look, there's Yvonne said hi over here too. So everybody who's on the YouTube channel, make sure you subscribe while you're there. That's great. Look, that's dope, man. Somebody shared it out to too many people. Look at this guy.
Oh damn.
Hey,
we got a button, huh?
We got a bunch of people in there, man.
Yeah,
Luke to the chat.
I always appreciate everyone who stops through. You know, it doesn't we couldn't do any of this without the fans. Like that's the biggest thing that I always say. Like,
truth.
Without the fans, we could not do this at all. We couldn't even make music, so it would be pointless. I would tell y'all something. I would put it into a freaking a view for you. One of my buddies told me one time, like, I just have a few million streams and views, you know, not as many as like lots of people, but it's a few million, whatever. And he said to me, he was like, so more people have heard your music right now during your lifetime than people heard Beethoven's during his lifetime. And I was like, what?
Holy shit.
And he was like, well, think about it, bro. The only people that heard Beethoven's music were people that had symphonies right in front of them, or maybe later towards the end, people who had a phonograph who were very rich. He's like, it for sure wasn't millions of people who heard his music during his lifetime. So
he wasn't an adult. He was like a teenager when he was doing all this traveling.
Sure, I'm just saying, like, it just wasn't possible during that time period. You couldn't reach millions of people, where we can literally from the comfort of our home now. You know, we've already reached millions of people because of the internet. And that's a crazy thing to think about, like every day that, you know, people freaking, so, you know, like we reach people that far around the world.
Yeah, that's why you just got to keep going, man. You got to keep pushing.
It's absolutely going to keep going.
Stop. Especially when you get traction. When you get traction, you just got to keep. I mean, it don't matter. Just keep going. Me and Stacks learned that. We talk about it all the time. Like, 3 to 5 years ago, you know, we were like, man, who knows where we're going to be 3 to 5 years from now.
That 3-year rule, you know what I mean?
So that's hilarious you say that, because when I first got started doing this music, I told my wife that if I wasn't turning a profit within like 3 years, I would quit. And it was like really close to the end of like 3 years, and then I went viral, and then I started making some money off stuff, and then like I still ended up going back to work like a couple of years later, but it was enough for me to keep making music, you know. And then I didn't make music for a couple of years until my dad passed, and then that's what sparked me back up.
Condolences on that too, bro. And thank you for his service, bro. For real.
Oh yeah, absolutely. No,
I mean, what's tomorrow? Tomorrow's Veterans Day, so salute to all the veterans out there.
Hey, shout out all the veterans.
Shout out to all the veterans. Look, I bet this one's my wife right here. She's upstairs.
No, that's probably Jersey Kitten.
Yeah, that's her.
Stop giving away my secrets, bro.
She's supposed to be studying. I told her I'd go live without her tonight. Just wait, though. I'm about to show her this grill that I picked out that I want to order. She's going to be like, what is wrong with you? But it's really dope. I don't know if y'all will be able to see it. Yeah, nice.
He's grilling it.
I can't see it. Hold on.
I can't see it.
I don't know if y'all can see it or not.
Yeah, that's gas, though.
Yeah, it's just got, it's like diamond dusted on parts, and then it's got little diamonds on the fangs. It's not overkill, but it's also not cheap, so she's gonna be mad.
Overkill is better than overbite.
So my thing is, like, I lost my job, and like now I'm going full-time rapper. So like I got a neck tattoo, and then like, where is it?
Full-time rapper.
Now I'm gonna get like my grill done and stuff. So
are you doing perms, or what are you doing? Pull-outs, perms?
No, yeah, just pull-outs.
Tell them you want to cut deep, bro. Like down here in Florida,
I got deep cuts, man. It wasn't very much extra. It's like $100 extra or something for deep cuts. Yeah, it's for that permanent look. Yeah. I dig it.
Down
I did all
Florida,
the research before I found the company I wanted to order from and everything. You know what I mean? Like I do due diligence. I got two things about me. I do due diligence, and I'll buy anything on sale. Like I have a bunch of nice shit, but it was all on sale. I don't pay full price for anything. Fuck that shit. You got a coupon? You know what I mean?
You got a
Take
coupon?
EBT? Like, what are we doing? I will swap EBT for a gold grill right now.
Yeah, you got to come down to Florida, man. We got them all over the place, and they just know how to do them.
Yeah. Well, I thought about traveling to Houston just because that's where everybody goes down to get them done. But I realistically, I was like, man, I'm just gonna use an online company and do the mold here. As like, it ain't that hard.
Yeah.
So
you just can't mess up that mold. It's a pain in the ass.
yeah, they'll have to send you another one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying to stay away from the grill. I wanted one real bad because I'm a Florida boy and everything else, but my wife already said, she cut my hair if I got dreads. She ripped my teeth out if I got a grill. So I'm just gonna stay. I'm just gonna stay me.
Well, I like always wanted one. Like always, like as a kid, I always wanted one. I'm missing a bunch of teeth too, so like I want to go ahead and get that fixed.
Get it filled in.
Jason Crosby's got the best comment of the night so far.
Salute to the Boutlaws in the building. Jason Crosby, I see you, bro.
You can get one at the flea market. Might not be the one you want to get.
This man said you could get the aluminum foil grill at the flea market.
That's aluminum foil or the foil off of a chewing gum wrapper. We used to pull it off of chewing gum.
Yeah. I used to do that too as a kid. That's hilarious.
Melt down some copper and put that shit on there.
Yeah.
Be grounding out. A dentures or a grill?
Nick does not want me to get a grill.
There's a lot of people that are against
that Florida man. Yo, so the thing is to Google the words Florida man and your birth date, and you'll see there will be an article that comes up. It'll say Florida man does such and such. Like that's the thing. You're supposed to take a screenshot.
That's a real spirit, bro. That's a real spirit.
Yeah.
We'll be doing some dumb stuff.
For real. Like it's for sure, bro. Like, yeah.
Segment on our show called Florida Man.
Yeah,
Florida Man.
I remember we were doing that.
Every week we had 2 or 3 of them. That shit was hilarious. And then it got to the point we were arguing about which one we wanted to do that week because there was so many of them.
That's hilarious.
Kind of scary, bro.
Yeah.
I love it. All right, so
where these stars at? They feeding you any stars yet?
Oh, I don't know. I didn't. So I can't see if people give stars on. That's my bad. I can't see. I have to go look on Facebook.
I didn't know if, like, stars were. Yeah, I didn't know how it worked.
If anyone donated stars, that's my bad. Yeah.
I just don't know how it works.
So someone donated some stars. So since no one else has donated, I will take a shot for Cheyenne for donating stars.
For Cheyenne, is she in the chat? I see Kathy Berger in there too, man.
Alice in Wonderland said, "What up, Rilla?"
I'm trying to figure out how to see the damn chat.
Hey, I'm using another phone.
I'm gonna back out real quick and go get my other phone. I'll be right back.
Yeah, go ahead. When is this FJ Outlaw feature coming out? Ha ha ha! It's done. I got it. It's fire. Have y'all heard it? Anybody?
We got so many bangers coming, man, from every angle of our circle of our people, man. Not just Outlaw Nation, not just around the bonfire.
I was gonna say, since we got NonerealA on, I can't figure out somebody. He was saying a minute ago that he didn't know how to play music through. But man, I wanted to play your verse. Y'all want to hear some NonerealA real quick? I'll play it super duper loud.
Look to the troops, man.
It's just his verse. Man, I need to spit mine for you though, so you'll hear like I've been working. So
I've been waiting to hear it, bro.
You know, I ain't been bullshitting.
I've been so ready for it, bro. So ready.
Let's see. See if I can play this real loud. It's gonna get super loud. Can y'all hear that? Tell me on the stream if y'all can hear that.
I love this hook. This hook goes so hard.
Hey, and he killed this so much. I've like rewritten my stuff several times. I guess that's it. There y'all go. I'm sure y'all can hear that. When times get tough, life gets rough. I got a lot of military sounding songs coming out.
Military background, man.
IED out here having them blast. I don't know how well this will work, but let me see if I can. I'll try to spit it. Attention! I'm calling for all of my soldiers to fall in. When times get hard, keep marching. Make sure that you're putting your all in. Keep reaching for goals, put the ball in. Just reach out for help if you fall in. Because we've been where you've been and we sin like you sin. Just remember we're all men. All year. Rucksack on my back. I'm a poised for attack. My boys got my back. There we go.
Okay. Let's go. He said, rucksack on my back. My boys got my back.
Yeah, we gonna chop.
I like it, man. The energy's nice. Got a chop in it. Nice cadence. That's dope. Why you been hiding that from me, bro? I don't like that.
I was just trying to match yours before I did anything with it. So, you know,
the energy's there, man. You've been hiding that from me. That's not fair.
Yeah,
shout out to everybody in the chat, man.
So here's the thing. I love when I send someone a feature and they really knock the feature out of the park. Because I'm going to tell a story right now. I bought a feature a long time ago from someone who's a bigger artist, even almost mainstream, I would say. And he did the most like blase verse, you know what I mean? And I was like, well, it's verse, I guess. You know, like
it's lyrics.
Yeah, I was like, well, it's there. But man, I sure appreciate when someone like really like wants to kill the song. Cause like I know my shit's not trash. You know what I mean? Like anything I send to somebody, I'm not sending you garbage. You know what I mean? I am not gonna drop some shit in your inbox that's trash. And so when I send someone to I'm like, damn it. Are you gonna kill that or not? Because if not, we'll get kill it.
It had great production. It had a cover with it. I mean, it had good engineering behind the hook. Everything was already where it needed to be. I took it to the studio. Stacks was with me when we went to the studio. Everything fell right into place. I mean, it was an easy track. Boom, 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 and then you know what I mean. It's just business, and I was blessed to be a part of it. Like I love this.
Yeah,
everything was very professional.
Like. Whoa, my
said, call me Mr. IED.
My cat back here having a blast. Dude, yeah, me too. When I heard that, I was like, oh my gosh. Yeah. That's why I kept reworking. I was like, man, I gotta have a bunch of military bars in this shit. Like, and I give a bunch of military songs. So like my song with FJ Outlaw that I've got coming. Hold on, I'll play just a clip so you guys can hear the chorus real quick. I don't want to play too much, but you guys want to hear the chorus because this is hilarious. I did 5 years in prison, right? But like a year and a half of my prison time was at this place that was a boot camp and a therapeutic community, like drug treatment center. You know what I mean? It was one of the things that actually honestly kind of helped me stay straight when I got out. But for the first like 12 weeks, it was boot camp. And I had to do it twice. So I've done, in one time was 13 weeks. I've done 25 weeks of freaking Marine style boot camp. And I called cadence the whole time. That's the thing. I liked calling cadence. So this is my song with FJ Outlaw coming out. Everywhere we go, some people wanna know where we go.
Hey,
so we tell home is the trailer park. Everywhere we go, some people wanna know. Right there, you go.
Yeah, definitely cadence.
Definitely a cadence, right? That's my thing, though. I've learned that the military is got so much musical history in it. You know, like up until recently, the military literally had drummers that would like go to the front line and drum and shit while bullets were flying. You know, and I say recently, like within the last 100 years, literally, you know what I mean?
That's legit where they got the term drumline from.
Yeah, you know,
from
shit.
the front line
Like they
drummers.
literally,
yeah.
it was a much more appropriate time then, though. You'd bow before you'd take random shots at your opponents and shit.
That reminds me of a damn Facebook meme I seen where it was like someone shot at someone. He's like, "You son of a bitch," and he's loaded the gun again like this.
Back
Shoot
down.
back.
Thou hast offended me and my whole community.
So it's so different. Like when you think about how everything's evolved. Like if you go from that, thinking about how a person was like, "Hold on, dude, I gotta just wait a minute. You hide behind a tree that way, nobody can shoot at you, and let me back this down."
Well, but think about the first guy that fucking ran up at someone with a sword and got shot. Like, think about that first guy that had a pistol, and like some dude was running at him with a battle axe, and he was just like,
He's
like the dude was laying on the ground dying, and he thought it was magic. He was like, "You wizard,
he's Spitfire," and his buddy's like, "Nope."
Yeah, right. Yeah, that's
Merlin's beard. I'm the fuck out of here.
Yo, what's up, everybody on the YouTube channel jumping up here? We've had so many people join in tonight on the YouTube. I appreciate it. I don't know if anybody's on Twitch. Comment. I'll pin your comment right now. I occasionally have someone comment on Twitch, and I'm like, "Whoa, a Twitch user."
Man, I try to figure out Twitch. I can't figure that shit out, man.
Yeah, I have no idea.
I think
it's not really my thing.
Muggs knows how to work the Twitch thing. I don't have.
Yeah, he's on there all the time. Yeah.
Well, so I signed up for it, and I just am posting to it when I post anything else. You know, like my studio software makes it easy, so I'm not over there actively promoting it or anything.
Yeah.
Yep, absolutely. All right, so check this out. Let's talk about musical influences. Stacks, go. Who's your musical influences?
As of recent or when I first started?
Yeah, when you first started, I guess. Let's go back.
All right, when I first started, I'm from Florida, so you know you got the Trick Daddies, the Plies, all the Florida music. You know what I mean? And then most recently, as far because I met him one time was Jelly Roll. Jelly Roll was a huge influence. I was working at Burger King and fucking Little White and them had a show at Gasoline Alley right down the street from where I was working. And I see all these tatted dudes come in wearing tall tees. I'm like, who the fuck are these dudes? Talk to the one. And it turns out it was fucking Jelly Roll and his crew. And I was on break outside hanging out and fucking, I was like, man, you ain't no rapper. He's like, yeah. And he spit something. And I'm like, oh shit. And then I went home and followed him on MySpace. And ever since then, I've just been following him.
Throwback, MySpace. Hit him
he
with
said MySpace.
Yeah, throwback.
That's dope. Yeah, me and Jelly got out to prison the same year. I've been following him since he had like less than 10,000 followers on Facebook. You know what I mean? Like, I have a buddy. Shout out to my guy King Cold. He's got freaking a couple Jelly Roll songs, bro, and he paid like $100 a verse.
Yeah.
Like that's how old the songs are. They're like 12 years old. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like nowadays, man. Good luck if you can even get
100,000
one.
a verse. Yo, shout out to Jelly though. He just consistency. I tell everyone like stay consistent.
Yeah, bro.
Keep don't stop.
Yeah, and then the other one was Struggle Jennings. I've always followed him, and then just things like that. Like I always followed that type of music. You know what I mean? Yellow Wolf style, all that stuff.
Sure.
And then and then it transitioned into Kevin Gates and all that kind of stuff. Like there's got to be a message to the music. It just can't be shithead music. There's got to be some kind of message to it or something. You know what I mean? Like things like that. I just can't vibe with like the newer school hip hop style where they're just literally talking about nothing.
I would say that Gates is the rapper I most consistently listen to. And part of that is because I did so much prison time and he talks about prison so much, you know. Like, he's always talking about.
He's a dope artist.
He's got some good ones. He's got some deep music.
Oh, absolutely.
I mean, obviously, there's the shithead records, but outside of that,
that's the thing. He's got such a large catalog.
Shit.
You know, he's like Jelly. Like the reason Jelly blew up so big is because he had such a large catalog that when Save Me blew up and people discovered him for the first time, they dived into his music. You know, he had hundreds of tracks for them to dive into.
They could go back 10, 15 years and see all his albums and everything.
And dude, all of his streams went up on everything. You know what I mean? That's why he's doing so good now. So that's my hope is that eventually it just takes one, you know? I mean, look at, you know, Outlaw Nation.
And then there's like, dudes like Hard Target and see them dudes that are close to home that are out here
Trailer
grinding,
Made.
man. They're
shout
always
out
an
to Trailer Made.
inspiration. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
Absolutely.
He's a humble dude. He's down to earth. He's cool as shit, and he's like you can hit him
A
up, and
beast.
he's a real person. You know what I mean? So
Yeah,
Yeah,
well, when we
right.
did the
things
features
like
with
that.
before they were trailer made, it was me, you, Ken, and
Yeah,
Bread and Target. You know what I mean? And we hit
yeah,
them up. They drove to the studio at the Boom Boom Room, came in,
yeah,
hung out with us, did the tracks, chilled. You know what I mean? We did other show. Like they're just humble people, just like all of us, bro. And like and to watch
Yeah, fact.
them like go from where they went, just running around and doing their own thing, you know, to now they're trailer made. You know what I mean? Like now it's
yeah,
Well, I
official.
think it was a good move. I mean, everyone on that crew, like Target is one of the only people on that crew that I don't personally know. I've never met. I've never really talked to. Like the
yeah,
Sticks are my guy. Simple Man is my guy. Like,
Sticks,
these are
yeah.
people I talk to
yeah.
regularly. Oh, I texted Simple Man today actually to ask him to be a guest on Thirsty Thursdays.
That's
Hell
dope.
yeah.
Yeah.
Super
He's
dope.
dope. He's got a new record out with Yin Yang Twins.
Yeah, bro. The
That shit
twerking at the
slaps.
hoedown. Yeah, with Big Murph. Shout
Yeah,
out to my guy Murph. Yeah.
yeah. That
Yeah,
shit slaps.
I just, man, I'm telling you. So Murph and Catfish Cooley got more music coming out, like super dope stuff. Like they're out there working super hard. Shout out to both of those guys. I have a cool song with Murph. I have a song coming with Catfish too. So I have so much music. I'm like cocked, ready to load, like ready to shoot out. I'm like, man, it's music season.
Yeah.
That's good though. That means that it's like I tell Stacks all the time. He's got a catalog he's sitting on too. I tell him all the time. I'm like, bro, you're already ahead of the game, really, and he's still writing songs. And it's like
Absolutely.
he's already
Because it's
he's
more therapeutic for me than it is. I
yeah.
want to put it out and get a million streams, get a million followers, get a million likes. I don't care about none of the likes, the streams, none of that. I'm just writing music for myself. And occasionally
Absolutely.
someone will tell me to put it out, and I'll push myself to put it out. But
Yeah.
most of the time, they just sit on the shelf.
But it is self therapy. It's like
Yeah.
it's the only person, like you can go to any counselor, any type of therapist, and nobody's gonna understand you better than you. So
Yeah.
it's
Oh,
like you can play
facts.
your music and listen to it back and like, hey, you understand me. That's
Well,
dope.
but other
Yeah.
people relate to that too. And that's why a record like Save Me goes so big. That's why a record, like Welcome to My House goes so big. Like something people relate to. Even like I'll tell you, like me and Hitman's song, it's funny because like
We were talking about that the other night.
me and Hitman have a song that we wrote for our dads together, and
Salute the bro.
and so it was crazy though, because like I performed that there at shout out to Sean Paris for stopping through.
Sean Paris, that's my
We were talking
guy.
about you
He's
earlier.
dope.
Yeah. So anyway, so we performed that at Knob Noster. There was like 1,000 people there. Dude, that was a nice show. Like that was a really good show. And after that, I had so many people reach out to me and message me that, dude, that song is now like my 5th highest one on Apple Music. Like it went from like way at the bottom, almost unknown, because I'd never promoted it. It's just on my album. You know what I mean? Like we don't have a music video or anything. It's just on my album. So most people hadn't really heard it. Just from that show, dude, it's getting hundreds of streams a week now, just from that show, because it affected so many people. Like, and that told me, I was like, man, these songs are what's important. Like, like you said, I still make crunk music and I want to jump around and dance and have fun and drink beer and go fishing. But those songs that you write when you're by yourself and you're just kind of staring at the wall, those are the ones that other people staring at the wall, they need to hear. You know what I mean? So
Speaking of Hitman, that's what he said to me. He was like, the darkest moments create some of the greatest songwriting.
That's absolutely the truth.
So
pain creates the best music.
Songs.
Yeah, and there's how many people in this world, chances are, whatever the fuck you're going through, whatever you're writing about, there's a million other motherfuckers experiencing the exact same thing that probably want to hear it. You know what I mean?
Like,
Facts.
He went through it, man. I believe him. I can see it in his eyes. I can hear it in his voice, like the pain in his voice. Shout out to the chat, man. Everybody in there.
That's why I love
someone's trying here again.
Like,
who's this? Facebook user.
Facebook users is savage.
Facebook user killing it tonight.
He's gonna drop a bar on us.
How do you get the link for YouTube? I'll post it again. Let me do it right now.
Jason Crosby. Facebook is blocking my badges.
I don't know what that means, but
I don't know what that means, but fuck them.
I think that means
Facebook for blocking you, bro.
Like top fans and stuff like that.
Like all social media is really falling apart right now. And I'm concerned as someone who tries to make a living on social media and stuff. Like, this is how we promote our music. It's how we talk to our fans. It's how, so it's really concerning to see these social media platforms. I got verified on Twitter yesterday for $8, y'all.
Hey,
You know what I mean? Like, you guys could go get verified for $8 too. It's stupid. Like, it's $8 a month or whatever. I did it just to see what it was going to look like or what it was going to do. And, I'll cancel it or whatever. I'm not going to pay for that shit. But I think it's going to disrupt a lot of things. Like that, like the point of being verified is like, that's really Jelly Roll. That's not Jelly Roll 01 who goes, "Excuse me, friend, I would love for you to come and see me at show. I just need you to send 1999 rubles." I'm like, come on, stop it.
I think it's funny when you get the comments. It's like, you want to get verified? Hit me in the DMs.
It's
they're you ain't even verified, bro. How you gonna get me verified?
Yeah.
Your shit ain't even verified,
bro. It's super.
I'm like, do yourself first, and then come get me verified.
Sean
said he likes the virtual background. Is that a virtual background? Or is that a painting?
No, that's just a painting.
Okay, that's what I thought. It looked.
Yeah, it was my wife's idea. She's like, "You love this painting so much."
Yeah, very,
bro.
very
I
nice.
thought that was like drywall you was sanding. See, I'm thinking of work. I'm thinking it's like a drywall you're sanding and shit.
Yeah, I'm going for a swim after this. Y'all just don't know. You know what
I mean? My screen is like this big, so I'm just like looking at it like, he ain't got no tape lines in that motherfucker.
Great. Oh, what's my cat doing? Okay, she's cool.
Hey, I see your shadow. I see your shadow, Knuckles.
That's my real co-star. She's here every time I go live.
Yeah, I've seen her in the window when you're drinking coffee in the morning. Like,
Hey, are you looking yourself on stream?
You got
she's hiding behind your label, bro. She's hiding behind your label.
Yeah, absolutely. Jeez. All right. Yeah,
that's good, bro. That's good stuff.
She's good. So, okay. Oh, man, everybody's complaining about Facebook. Yo, so go over to the YouTube. You guys follow me on YouTube. YouTube always seems to be consistent. YouTube just added handles now. So now I'm at Knuckles Rap on YouTube also. So I'm at Knuckles Rap anywhere. You guys can, all you gotta do is type in at Knuckles Rap. You can find me anywhere.
Yeah, what's the deal with the handle thing? I feel like I did that 10 years ago. I made my YouTube handle.
Well, so you made a URL, but they never had at names before.
Oh, okay. So now you can add people in videos. That's dope.
Yeah, like when you're tagging them on your videos, that's like at Stacks727 small x, and then the other artists and everything else.
Hold on,
I'm gonna try after the stream. He said he's gonna try and hit you after the stream or something. I'm trying to keep up with the chat, but at the same time, man.
Yep, it goes fast, right?
Yeah, I can't even see the damn chat. I gotta open this other screen.
Yeah. So like my thing is like, especially when I'm doing these multi-streams, like, man, it's a lot of stuff. I can't imagine like when someone like Ryan Upchurch goes live, like how does he ever catch a single comment to be able to respond to it?
Yo, that would be crazy. It would just be like shit just flying across the screen.
I was telling NonerealA, I went viral. That's how I first got my career started, in a bad way. But like my wife woke me up and was like, you need to check out your Facebook and stuff. People are tagging you in this article that people wrote. And I picked up my phone, bro, and it was just rolling because I didn't have a lot of followers back then. And Facebook gave you a notification for every like, every comment, everything. And I had a video for a while of my notifications. It was like 30 seconds, and my notifications just rolling so fast you couldn't see them. It was craziest thing ever. I was like, this is what it really means to go viral. Like, it was crazy. Because it was blowing up on YouTube and Facebook, so it was crazy.
That's why all these celebrities got like separate phones and shit, because they got the one just for social media, and then when they turn that bitch on.
What they do now though is that like once you reach a certain number of followers, they lump all your stuff together. Like,
okay,
like I have a big page. I have 200,000 followers, so like after something gets to a certain amount, I don't even get a notification anymore. Like,
oh damn.
Sometimes I'll scroll back through my stuff. Like I was just scrolling literally like yesterday or the day before. I was looking through my reels, and I have a reel that was going viral. It has 877,000 views, and I didn't even know it. Like because I didn't get the notifications or anything for it. And so I made took a picture of it and was like, yo, everybody stay consistent, because you never know because it was literally a filler reel. Because I post things that I think are funny or whatever, just for filler. You know what I mean? I just consistently post. And yeah, it's almost at 1 million now. It's at like 900,000. since from yesterday. And I'm like, man, it literally, you guys just stay consistent. If you're a rapper, if you're a comedian, whatever you're trying to do, stay consistent.
Yeah, I noticed that with YouTube now too. YouTube Shorts is starting to take
Yeah,
off.
shorts pop off.
You could post the dumbest YouTube short as long as you use the right hashtags. People will
Sure.
subscribe, and everything goes up.
And it may not happen right away. It may happen like the next day or whenever the algorithm pops it up for people.
We're talking thousands of streams over something. The dumbest thing, like something you would just post to like a Facebook story or something like that, and then that shit goes up.
Yep, that's
It's
exactly
like,
what mine is.
crazy.
It's just I took a cartoon that I thought was funny and added a caption, and it's almost at 1 million views. Like, it was that easy. You know what I mean? I guess I added music behind it or whatever, but I just made a little funny reel out of the cartoon, basically. So
you Steamboat Willie'd it.
All right, so yeah, exactly. All right, so let's talk. Let's tell the people we're coming down. We're winding down. So let's tell the people. Really, you go first. What do you got coming musically? Tell the people.
So right now, what I've been working on is not only some dope features with some dope artists, Hollywood Squares. Right now, that's how I feel. But it is a lot of dope features. But the main project for me is my third album, which is Hairline Fracture, and I should be dropping that around January 2023. It's gonna have a lot of dope songs on it, and I'm blessed. I'm blessed to be able to write these songs, man. I haven't dropped any of them. I was gonna drop some of them, and then I was like, no, I'm gonna save it, put it all together as one collaboration, and I feel really good about it. Hitman's putting the weight on me though. Hitman's putting the weight on me. He was like, bro, you got to write something that's different, that's not so emotional and everything else. Because I'm an emotional artist. Like I really do get in my head, and I have to pull myself out of it. Like Stack said, therapy.
Yeah.
And so most of the music that I'm gonna be dropping soon is a lot of emotional, in-depth music. And shout out to Outlaw Nation Music Group, my brothers. You know what I mean? Got some fire tracks coming out with them. They got lots of tracks coming. Look out for your boy Dirty and Hitman's album they're working on, which is Dirty Hits.
Dirty Hits, yeah, that's gonna be
the
fire.
Bonfire's got another album. They're working on. A whole circle, man. It's crazy. Like I said, I'm blessed to be a part of all of it. And you can find me everywhere at NonerealA than I, or just NonerealA. You can Google that shit. Finally.
Hell yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Finally.
Man,
yeah, I'm just humble, man.
I've been lucky enough to be in the studio with Rilla, and I've heard some of these songs he's talking about. I'm not going to give anything away, but just know, like, it is crazy. His next project, I'm super excited for it. It's
bro.
Like some songs on there that I'm like, God damn, Rilla, like, you going crazy. But as far as me musically, I got a ton of solo stuff coming out, but recently I just did a tape with OG Black Sheep. We're working on some of the videos for that, and then with Around the Bonfire, with the band Around the Bonfire, I mean, we're sitting on a ton of videos. We're just waiting on Ken to get back from tour, and then once he gets back from tour, we're gonna start sending these videos out, and then we got a ton of features on the next album, so it's gonna be dope. Just pay attention to the YouTube page, man, because we got so much coming out.
What's the YouTube page?
Stacks727 Music.
Oh, somebody donated 200 stars, so I'm gonna take a shot for them.
Let's go.
This is my guy.
I don't know what that means, but sounds dope. So
all right, so check it out. So stars. So people on Facebook can buy stars, and Facebook charges them a little extra. So it's like, I don't know exactly how much. It's like $6 or $7, and you get like 500 stars. But then I get a penny for every star they send on stream. So if they send me 500 stars, I get $5. So it's the way people can donate and support the stream and stuff like that, So I never was a person who really cared or pushed the stuff, but now that I don't have a job, it's great. You send me $5, I can feed a kid. You know what I mean? Like, so I'll take a shot.
You got kids?
Yeah, I got 5.
You got 5? Holy shit!
Yeah, bro.
I got 3.
I got an army. All right, we're gonna do a sex on the beach shot.
Sex on the beach.
Sex on the beach.
Getting kinky. It's getting kinky.
How you 10 stars? Facebook won't let me. You got people asking.
Yeah. Oh, wait. Yeah, I see that. So
somebody's talking about
Paula, if you click on this live, if you're watching on Facebook, and you click on the the description, I have the link in there to where you can click to go get Facebook stars. It's like Facebook /stars or something. I don't know exactly. But I appreciate your support. So even if you don't send any, we appreciate that.
Tune in
I always tell
and
people, like, I appreciate your hard-earned money. I don't
Alice in Wonderland, thank you so
I don't
much.
need anything. Alice in Wonderland, super proud of you. Yo, I
was just
love
Yeah, we got
seeing
some real
people
love, man.
grow.
We got real love out there.
Yeah,
was
exactly.
just
I was
Oh, you're
gonna
good.
say, I just love seeing people grow, like, into having fans and into having a platform and into, like, you know, becoming something.
Yeah.
Like, I like to see hard work pay off. I'm the type of person who always applauds for people. I'm just not a hater. Like, I just am not, you know what I mean? I don't like hating. I don't know. I always feel like I'm behind because I did so much prison time. Like, I got a lot to make up for.
All right,
I
what's
think
your
you're doing
guys'
great.
craziest fan story?
Craziest fan story.
I don't really have a crazy fan story.
Not like the fans crazy, but like what's like one of the
So
weirdest things where it was like, oh shit, I got fans.
I've
Oh, okay.
First Outlaw Nation event at Big Puckets in Sparta, Tennessee. We're all signing everything. We're signing frisbees and balls and like anything that the kids can get because you know kids will bring you anything.
Oh,
Kids
yeah.
will find a stick and be like, sign this stick for me. You know,
Sign this stick.
You're gonna do it because you know you show love.
Yeah.
But this woman come up to me. It's probably about 10:30, 11 o'clock. It's dark as hell outside. And it's cold. And she's like, hey, I want you to come sign something for me. I can't remember her name. She's a dope supporter though. She comes up to me, she goes, hey, come sign this for me. And I'm like, okay. And she's taking me out into the dark, you know, and I'm walking. This is new to me. So I'm like, okay, where am I going? And she takes me to this Jeep.
You about to get stabbed
Yeah,
in the
she takes me
bushes.
to the Jeep, and I'm like, I'm about to get gorilla napped. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
so I'm like, all right. And she's like, I want you to sign this. And I was like, what is it? And I was like, oh, that's dope. So I signed a visor on a Jeep.
Ah, that's
So,
cool.
Hell yeah.
so I signed it, and I'm like, this is the first time I've ever signed anything on a vehicle for one. But you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, it was just crazy because I wasn't expecting that. I'm like, man, where is this lady taking me?
Like, are you
Yeah,
sure
that's
you want me
very
to
cool.
vandalize your vehicle right now?
Yeah.
Right.
You want this ugly signature nest, the new breed of Jesse Howards? What's wrong with you?
Oh my goodness. Hold on, I gotta pop this comment up. Shout out to
Cody
Cody.
doesn't like Bud Lime.
Yeah, it's an inside joke. Apparently Cheyenne was there for that, so we'll just hide that. All right, so my craziest story, or my most recent, I can't say craziest, but the most recent one I can think of was I was doing a show in Missouri, and I went to the world's largest Bass Pro Shop, which is in Springfield, Missouri, right? And I was standing there buying fudge, and someone walked by and was like, "Excuse me," and I turned around and he was like, "Are you Knuckles?" And I was like,
Me?
I am. You know what I mean? Like, bro, I'm in like the world's largest Bass Pro Shop. What are the chances? You know what I mean? Like,
Right.
that happens at Walmart at home every day, but at a place like where I'm not expecting this at all. Like, I took a picture with Guy. I was like, let me post this on social media for you, bud. You know what I mean? Like, I'm the happy one right now. Like,
Right. I got the big grin.
yeah, I can't believe you noticed me in a place like this. Like, and he was a real fan. Like, he followed me and knew my music. Like, I was like, dude, super cool.
That's
Like,
real.
that's, you know, such a big random place. When those types of things happen, you're like, man, I really am like, I'm out there a little bit. You know what I mean? Like, it's crazy.
Yeah.
Sorry, Cat.
Hell yeah. Mine was we were opening up for Struggle down at Ferg's in St. Pete, man. And like I didn't like realize how big our last Around the Bonfire album went locally here. And man, some dude, he was a little drunk, you know, he kept following me around and he
Of
was
course.
quoting my lyrics to me, but I couldn't understand what the fuck he was saying. I'm like, what, dude? Leave me alone, you know, because I didn't understand what was going on. And then my wife's like, you idiot, he's saying your song to you. And I'm like, oh. And I'm like, what's up, man? What's up, man? And then I was like, cool with him. But I was worried because I'm like, what the hell does this dude want from
That's
me?
hilarious.
Your wife's like, you idiot. He's singing
Yeah.
your songs.
Like, you idiot, he's drunk, but he's saying your song to him. And I'm like, oh, okay.
Chips with the clips. So here's
Yeah.
another he's a veteran too, man. And that's the thing too, is like a lot of the people that are popping in and stuff, you meet them at these shows and they get to see who you are. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
And they're like, man, you're a real genuine person. Or like oh, your music's done this, and you're just like, yo, you don't know what you've done for us. Like,
Yeah,
Yep.
you've done just the same amount. I'm blessed to take a photo with you. I'm blessed to
that's
sign whatever.
yeah,
You know, it's
100%. Especially a
we're
lot of
all
those Outlaw Nation fans, man. They're such great people and down to earth people, and they just like ever since that last show, man, they all went and followed all my pages and they're playing all my music, and I'm like, man, this is crazy. Like they don't have to do any of this, but they just show love and
just do
support,
it.
and
Yeah,
I feel the
they're
same
awesome
way.
people. Awesome people.
Like, like, and it's cool because, like, I always say this, like, I didn't know Jesse because I don't listen to a lot of country music, but I've been following New Breed for a long time just because he was a white rapper in my lane. Like, and I thought he was someone dope, but then to see what him and Jesse have done together, like, holy
crazy.
cow, like, you never know what the chemistry of something is going to do. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's some albums of certain people. Well, Jelly and Struggle are too. That, like, I like Jelly and Struggle together better than I do separately. Honestly, like their energy together, bro. They're best friends. They feed off each other so well. Like,
Yeah,
sometimes, like, it takes a catalyst basically to make something. Like Andre and Big Boy are cool, but man, Outcast is where it's at. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
and it's like New Breed and Jesse both have solo projects and everything else, amazing songs. But it's like when you think Outlaw Nation, you
yeah, bro.
think you think New Breed and Jesse Howard. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
that's what you want to
Yeah,
hear. You don't want to. There's no way that's separating. It's two. They gelled together so well and created this this whole environment for everybody, other artists, for the people. It's a blessing, bro. And it's like I couldn't see them not being Outlaw Nation. You know what I mean? Like
Oh,
not being New
absolutely.
Breed and Jesse Howard. It's
And
just
and
it's
it's
just too
dude,
perfect.
it's crazy how it's still growing so much. Like,
Yeah.
seeing, like, today, Jesse, or was it yesterday or today? They're like, let's make the push to get back to number one. I
Let's
guarantee
go.
you it happens. You know what I mean? Like, I guarantee you
We're
that.
like, we were in the chat talking about. I bet you, Phil Collins and Fleetwood Mac are like, who the hell is New Breed Jesse
Yeah, bro.
Howard?
Well,
Bro?
I made a comment. I made a comment that I honestly believe that in 30 years, Welcome to My House will be the largest digital song of all time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's already the largest TikTok song ever, which TikTok's the largest social media right now. You know what I mean? Like, I just believe it. That shit's got longevity, man. It's got legs. It feels like a Metallica song. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
and
Wasn't
Metallica
it
song, shit like that lasts forever. Ballads last forever. They just do. It's a ballad. I don't know how else to
wasn't
put it.
it wasn't it one of the first songs to ever go viral on TikTok, or if not the first song?
I believe it. I believe it was somewhere in that category. Yeah,
Yeah,
because
it was
Yeah.
the first one to go that big. I know for a fact. Yeah,
I know that
and
shit's
it's almost at 100 million.
everywhere.
Almost at
yeah,
100 million views.
biggest
It's
song
crazy.
on TikTok of 2021. It was the number one most used song.
Oh yeah.
Like, that's insane. You know what I mean?
And
That's dope.
and that song sparked all this, everything else that's followed. You know what I mean? Like that one song made it possible for everything else to come together. And now, like, if you sit down and you talk to Boss, like he's working on the documentary now. He just came to Florida and everything else, and then he hit Dirties on the way up, and like you did, I'm sure the documentary is going to talk about a lot of it. There's so many bigger future plans that he just thinks about. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I want to do this, I want to do that, and none of that wouldn't have been possible if it wouldn't have been for New Breed and Jesse saying, "Hey, let's put this song out because I care about my daughter, and nobody's coming in my house and disrespecting my family without me standing up for what I believe in." And it was,
Oh yeah.
that song's dedicated to that, and I think that's why it popped so big, because what family man or woman doesn't care about their family enough to where they're going to defend what they love,
Oh yeah. Well, it's relatable and it's singable. You know what I mean? Like, it's super
Yeah.
singable for the crowd. It's super singable. Yo, I went live one time. I was in one of my local bars, bro, and they have like the jukebox machine on the wall. Someone started playing Welcome to My House, bro. I went live immediately and was like, yo, they're playing Outlaw Nation. Like, this was when it was first like blowing up, because I was like, I don't hear anything from my lane. Nothing, not even close to my lane in a bar here in town. You know what I mean? Like, that was the closest I've ever heard to anything in my lane, So I was super excited. Like, that was crazy to me,
Yeah,
It's
you
super
can't
dope.
categorize that song. It's
No, you
pop,
can't. It's
soul, it's
beyond,
blues,
but
rap,
to
it's
me,
all.
New Breed and Jesse represent country rap. New Breed's a
Yeah,
rapper, Jesse's country. Like, they're in our,
the
they're at the
epitome.
top of our genre,
The
really. And
epitome.
so, like, I look at them as that, whether they think that or not. Like, I said this to Kentucky Music Mafia the other day. They just won a Josie Award for best new country group. Shout out to my guys down there, Kentucky Music Mafia. But I told him, I made a status about my favorite country singers, and Toby was like, "Why you didn't say KMM?" And I was like, "But I consider you guys country rap. Like, I want you guys to be on my lane. I want, I like that. I like you guys being.
They've been around forever. I remember
But
them.
started getting some steam last year with Hank and the Drinking on Facebook and TikTok. Like, it really does take TikTok, man. It sucks, but like
me, Adrian, and Sean Paris did a song with them and Colt Ford this past year, and the crowd was lit. Like they were there. They knew what they wanted to do. They wanted to vibe, and they did. They had a good time.
Y'all see that Colt Ford Kevin Gates song they put out?
Oh yeah, Hood.
Kevin Gates is in the dirt track race car.
Yeah,
that shit was dope.
It's cool. I'm not mad about it. Like, so Colt is like an originator in this shit. Right. And I respect the hell out of Colt for that. You know what I mean? Like, and that's just the end of that. Like, you can't say anything bad about Colt. Like, he's been doing
one of the staples to the
industry. Since before it existed. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I didn't understand who he was until that Kevin Gates song. Then I looked him up and I was like, oh, this dude's been around forever.
Well, he wrote what is it, Dirt Road Anthem that Jason Aldean made blow up.
Oh, okay.
That's how Colt got a lot of his money. He wrote that shit. That's his song. That chilling on a dirt road.
Oh, okay, I got you.
Oh, he wrote that one?
Like I'm George Jones. That's his song. Colt Ford wrote that. That was his song. Jason Aldean re-recorded it. It blew up on mainstream radio. Here we are, Colt Ford. I'm not saying that he didn't have his own shit and money before that, but that was the first like touch of like mainstream for Average Joe's Entertainment and shit. You know what I mean? But Average Joe's honestly is like the biggest thing in Nashville for country rap. My feelings aside or whatever, you know what I mean? But like, they've been established in the business for a long time. So
yeah, if you've been in the game for a while, you're in that pocket. That's there's nothing that nobody can do about it.
Sure,
you're a part of the history of the growth. And it's just like you look at anybody that's been in the game for a while. They're always going to be remembered. Like especially from us. Like he mentioned Trick Daddy and Slip and Slide Records and everything like that. If you mention Florida, that's the first thing people are thinking about is like Trick Daddy and
that old Florida shit. I love that shit.
Yeah, we were
poor
Austin, white gold. Poor Austin.
All the way back. Oh, he didn't know nothing about old school Florida music, so we took his ass on a journey for like 8.5 hours. We was playing nothing.
Flies and everything. Yeah, it was good.
That's funny.
He was like, "What the fuck is going on here?" Me and Rilla word for word rapping all these songs, man. And he was like, "I didn't even know this shit existed."
That's me with Houston music. I'm from Oklahoma, so I grew up on Slim Thug and Paul Wall,
Zero,
Trey the Truth, Trey the Truth. Even like DJ Screw. Like I lived in Dallas. In the year 2000,
DJ Screw, man.
Yeah, bro. Like I've visited the Screwed Up Tapes place in Dallas in 2000. You know what I mean? That long ago. Like I followed them before they blew up. Like, and when Still Tippin' blew up and shit, I was like, wow, this is crazy. Like I've seen these dudes perform in Austin and 6th Street, like like on MTV. Like that shit was crazy to me. It was the first time that I was like, I realized that anyone could make it, and that was before the internet, really. You know what I mean? But like I had seen these dudes in real life, and then now they're on MTV. Like to me, that was insane.
Yeah, that's how I realized how old I was not too long ago when I tried to get a couple songs chopped and screwed, and I couldn't find anyone to do it. And people are like, people don't do that no more. I'm like, what do you mean they don't do it no more? I listen to all kinds of shit like this.
Facts,
they don't
bro.
do it no more.
Nobody chops and screws.
It's all EDM, and like your genres are typically like EDM. They'll take a hip hop song.
I had a couple engineers. They're like, I'll slow it down for you, but I'm not gonna
chop
mix it and all that. And I'm like, man, then
I'm dropping a chopped and screwed song now. Like for sure, I'm drinking a chopped and screwed song. Like I'm gonna do it. Somebody wants to know what I'm drinking. So I'm drinking Sam Adams Oktoberfest because it's that time of the season.
Yeah, the harvest beers, man. The seasonal beers is everywhere it's at. Back when I used to, I used to love drinking all the new flavors.
It's funny because when I was a kid, like I drank anything, and then it's like now I don't drink to get shit faced. I'm not trying to drink an 18-pack. I'm trying to drink 3 beers. You know what I mean? So I want those 3 beers to taste really well. I'm willing to spend a couple extra dollars for that.
Yeah, but that's like with Hell's Gates. I had some little sketchy DJ app and I slowed it down, and that's how I knew I wanted to get that one chopped and screwed. I was like, it sounds so good. with all the singing, and then you go into the rapping and all that. People don't do that shit no more.
Yo, I was gonna say like, what do you guys think the future of music sounds like?
Shit, I have no idea.
I mean,
I'll tell y'all.
Like underground music's always gonna survive. This radio shit ain't gonna last very long because
no, I'm talking about the future of music. Like music is gonna. So let me tell y'all about something right now. I'm gonna blow your minds. There's a shit called F&F, stands for Friday Night Funkin', and it's the shit that my son pays attention to. And it's this video game. It's like Guitar Hero, but it's battle rap. But they don't make words. They just go, and he can do this shit in real life from this game. Like, and it makes me think of like when I first started rapping and my dad hated it. Like, I absolutely despise this shit that he does. Like, but there's like a whole, like, dude, all these kids are doing it. It's like a thing. I'm like, this better not become the next shit that's going to be like the music. Like,
it's the true opinion.
They're just making noises. Like,
yeah, you just got to look up like Friday Night Funkin' or look up F&F. Like, somebody's going to comment in the section and be like, yeah, my kid listens to that shit too. Like, because it's a battle rap. It's like two guys battle rapping, but instead of words, it just has a beat for their voice. So it's like, and it's like so fucking annoying. I'm like, who came up with this shit? Anyway, I was just like, that's the future of real music. Like that's where music's gonna go, and then we'll all hate life. Like we'll step into an elevator and it'll be like, and we'll be like, oh man, remember the good days when they had rap?
That sounds like 80s music. Me and my car going.
Yeah, that's
I like
wild.
that song. Don't be hating on that shit.
Hey,
whoa, look! I have a Twitch viewer.
Hey, I follow
Twitch. Just
shout out to that guy.
Streaming on Twitch. Shout out to I follow if you can burp. Somebody burp. Anyone? No. Fuck. Guess we're not getting any follows. Jeez.
Oh, man. Shout out to that guy though.
Shout out to that guy. Shout out Diana. How you doing? Everybody in the chat.
Have any Twitch streams. All right, so peep game. So before we get off here, each of you guys tell the people where they can find your music, where they can check you out. Stacks, go ahead, go first.
Stacks727 on all platforms. That easy.
That's pretty easy.
Yep.
Rilla?
Outlaw Nation official music group on the Facebook official. If you want to find all of us artists, go to the Facebook Outlaw Nation official Facebook group. Like there's only one of them. Go there and you can find all the artists with Outlaw Nation. But that's who I roll with. That's my family and my people. And of course, obviously, the Hollywood video that you see right now, the Blockbuster Squares, all this good stuff, man. I'm telling you, it's like, it's crazy. I just want to say I'm grateful to be a part of it, bro. Period. Like I am, all of it. All of y'all are super dope. And it's not about me, but NonerealA, then NonerealA. Everywhere.
It is about you. That's why I asked you to make it about you.
Yeah.
There ain't nothing wrong with taking the spotlight when someone gives it to you, fam. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, for real. Reali's just so humble.
He's just humble. I know. Like, it took me a long time,
genuine, humbly dude,
to realize sometimes you got to be a leader because that's what the world needs. You know what I mean? And you're barking orders because that's what the fucking world needs. You know what I mean? And you're out here giving people direction because that's what the world needs. You know what I mean? And that's what we're doing with our music. Shit is we're making meaning out here. You know, we're making songs that are helping people. You know, I'm sure all of us have had messages before where we're like, yo, I can't believe what this person said. My music is done for them. You know what I mean? And there's no.
I was just telling Real about that.
Yeah,
earlier.
It doesn't matter if I ever make money or not. As long as people keep messaging that shit, man, I'm gonna keep doing it. You know, I always say I'll keep making music till I can't. You know, until you guys stop listening. So all right.
We get one more plug? Can we get one more plug?
Yeah, you plug whatever you want to plug. I was just gonna stop.
So
we're
me
way
and,
over
me
time.
and Stacks are doing something. And tomorrow we're gonna try and get Knuckles on our show.
Yeah.
We're trying to put a show together.
Yeah, why didn't you plug that? Can you type it? Where
we don't have a name yet. Still undecided on the name.
Yeah, we're slacking. We ain't brainstorming.
Where do you do it? You do it on your page, Stacks?
Till we get the YouTube channel going.
Yeah.
What's your Facebook page? Oh, you're cutting out real bad.
He'll come back real quick.
Yeah.
Tap your phone, Stacks.
Yeah, we lost him.
No, he should
All
be
right.
back.
Well, you guys make sure you go follow Stacks. Just like he said, Type in Stacks727 so you guys can go follow the stream tomorrow. I will share it. We'll share it to the groups, Knuckles fan page and all that. What do you see? Is he talking to God?
All the
Stacks, you
time.
okay, fam?
Huh?
Is it the
Jesus
neighbors?
coming?
I'm looking at you above me right now.
How's this happening?
Oh, it's reflecting.
I don't know. My
I'm
co-star came
underneath
back
you
too.
two on yours. It's Hollywood
Oh,
Squares, bro.
Oh, that's dope. All right, all right. So, Peep Game, you guys make sure you check them out tomorrow. I'll join the stream if everything goes good, and we'll hang out. Shout out to everyone who stopped through tonight. Shout out to all
Yeah,
the
we
fans.
appreciate y'all for
Can't
real,
do this
man.
without you. Shout out to Joe
shout
and
out to the
Jesse,
cat in the background.
Outlaw
Yeah, he's
Nation out there.
front.
That's my real co-star right there.
Let's go. I need a shot. Look at that. I need a shot. The cat's all in it.
She's in
Mitten's about to get turned.
Absolutely. We turned.
Right, let's go.
All right, everybody. We will be back next week with another episode of Thirsty Thursdays. You all have a good night. It's much love.
Appreciate you, Knuckles and the fam, man. Knuckles,
Absolutely.
you
Absolutely. Y'all take it out. Rise up.
all the way up.
Out here.